Hi, y'all. Ooh, fire is popping. In celebration of my birthday, Libra, I decided to launch my YouTube channel. Hopefully you can hear me. Little ASMR. Ooh, it's popping over there. I can't guarantee this thing will be going by the time we're done, because I'm going to try not to poke the bear, but welcome. So my channel is called Move, Meditate, Eat. It is my business, I should say, is just sharing love through movement and meditation and everything that we eat. And I stick to the way of eating that's more aligned with what some would call ancestral eating. So meats, vegetables, fruits, healthy fats. My family had lots of illnesses, and we became well. I am well. With how we ate and how we moved and how we thought and how we played. And so we continue on with that. So I'm just inviting you today, kind of a special little intro video. I am going to be making some Rosemary Smoke Sticks. Now, some of y'all might say, what the heck is that? So Rosemary Smoke Sticks are really just a way of kind of cleansing the air in a way, and also just bringing another element and connection to the earth through any of your rituals, prayers, really just kind of, being by the campfire, making something smell good, which, as I say that, might do just a little piece. I cut this out of my mother's garden, rosemary for remembrance. Hey, there's some kids. Maybe I'll edit it, maybe I won't. But we are going to be tying these today. So I'm going to be using, like I said, cut rosemary from the garden. And I'm also going to be using some twine. And you can really pick this up anywhere. Doesn't really matter. Some people use organic hemp, organic twine. Sure, come here. This is my youngest, Sonoy Hannah. Say hello. Hi. Okay. Have a good time. I have 5 kids, if you do not know me. And so a lot of our videos will be getting interrupted. I'm trying to keep this short and sweet. So as I was saying, twine here, and we'll be wrapping up. But before we do that, in celebration of my birthday, because, a Libra, I'm going to go ahead and light a candle in honor of me and in honor of you. And I have some success intention oil and some Libra lunar intention oil and some soulmate oil. So I'm going to be lighting that, and of course I put my lighter down somewhere, and I couldn't tell you where I just put this sucker. Maybe while we wait, what I'm going to be doing, I always like to honor any kind of beginning start. I'm sorry, I hit my microphone, so if you're got headphones in, I'm so sorry. But I mixed together today in a shell that I got from my grandmother, some motherwort, some lavender, some hibiscus flower, and some horsetail all dried up. And I'm just going to toss it into the fire. And oh my God, it smells so good when it gets going. One other thing I'm going to be doing, so essentially what we're going to be and end up with our rosemary sticks is something similar to this. So this is a pine bundle, my last pine bundle from last year, that I had foraged and dried. Oh, we have a little bee in front of the camera. I'm hoping he goes. Shoo shoo. And a lot of times pine is used for cleansing as well, protection. I try to be very mindful of not practicing closed practices from other cultures that are not mine. Years ago, I was totally guilty of that, was called on that, and rectified it. Hi, bird. So we try and not practice closed indigenous practices. So this is just local pine, that I harvested, and then I just wrapped with some string. A lot of times friends and family will get some from me. And again, I'm just putting this into the fire for us today. It's gonna make it smell so good, and really, it's like a Christmas tree. You can see, I just, and last but not least, this is a 2018 wine from Tuscany that I'm gonna open up. So we're gonna have a little wine if you wanna pause and go get tea, wine, whiskey, and wine are my favorite. And we're gonna open it, and you're gonna see me hopefully open this nice and smooth. My little Libra ass likes to think, oh my gosh, I'm so charming, and oftentimes it's not the case. And if I can't get into it, I'm gonna be really mad. But we'll see, because usually I can. So while I'm doing this, shut up, it's a twist top. Guess what? I don't need that. Oh my God, I have not had twist top in a while. I picked this up at the World Market, which I'd never been into, like a week ago for my birthday. Ooh. ASMR if you're near my speaker. Blessings, blessings. Let's see what it smells like. In another life, I was a sommelier. In another life, meaning not the one that I'm living, but in my mind. So, Salancha, salute. And don't be mad at me because I opened it and I'm drinking it right away. There's like ash falling down all around me. I don't know how I feel about it. It's not the best. A little tangy on the back. I'm trying to convince my dad to do a wine show with me where we taste wines that we can afford from around the world. Oh, I found my lighter. Okay, so I'm gonna anoint my little candle. And we're sitting at about 7 minutes, so I like to not be too long on this. So I always anoint my little candles. I pull the oil down to the wick as I'm pulling in the abundance, right? And really, I make my own oils. This is from a woman that I love to follow, Bahati Life, and I get some of my oils from her. I make my own. You can do yours at home too. You take some dried herbs, you get a really great oil, and I like to put these on my body. So I use jojoba or an apricot oil, and you can blend the herbs up, and then you sit them under the moonlight. You know, everything is about the celebration and union with the divine, and whatever religion you practice or not, we are nature. We are not separate from it. So it's such a beautiful celebration to be connected with the earth and the cycles of life and seasons, you know, the life, the death, the life. Yeah, I always take the excess and put it on me. You ever smell the top of my head? It's usually got some kind of oil in it. Okay, let's light this mother up. And also my last little share, this beautiful rock that totally looks like a yoni. Very sacred. My friend Michaela from Positively Archetypal, she makes homemade, usually like organic cloth, cotton, reusable menstrual pads. She makes celebration dolls off of particular archetypes. But anyways, she had sent this to me along as like a care package for one of my babies before we had her, my Anouk, my fourth. And I love to light candles on this. So I just want to say blessings to all of you for being here. My goal is to do a movement, a meditation, and an eating video every week. And I'm just excited to have you here. My dream is to be at home with my children, have a little homestead, hunting, surfing, playing, skateboarding, making love under the moonlight, all of those things. And I'm hoping that things that I live in my life, we can connect and share here, and you can share with me, and it's just a beautiful blessing. So blessings to you as I celebrate my 42nd birthday. To you as well. Blessings to you, blessings to me as we all connect. Cheers. Wait. It's okay. Can you see my candles back there? I bought one and then my mama bought me one. Yeah. So let's get underway. Probably won't be able to see much. I'm wondering if I should stoke this fire as we talk. So in the comments, would love to hear how you found me, why you're here. Ooh. Let that be fire. What you would love to see me talk about on this channel. I have been around for a long time, talking about things, for over 20 years. I've been a personal trainer, been a magazine editor, meditation teacher, mama. Love to bake and cook, even though those things don't really resonate well with my body. I tend to eat just meat. I was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis, peripherally blind and paralyzed on one side in 2006, after many episodes of them not knowing what the hell was wrong with me. And, real quick, so I'm putting this all together, right? It's kind of longish. And of course, my cutting shears, like legit garden shears, have gone missing. I just don't have the heart to go buy another pair when I know there's somewhere around here that a small child has picked up. So what I'm going to do is I have a pair of scissors that are not the best in cutting this. So what I'm going to do is bend it. It makes it a little bushier, and it makes it so the sharp ends aren't so much, but it's a lot of rosemary all throughout. You can choose to cut it if that's what you want to do. And to be honest, I cut this about 2 days ago. I like to bundle about a day or two after and then let them dry. Just because when they get too dry, they start falling apart. And you want to already, have them tied up before they start falling apart, because kind of defeats the purpose. So I could add this. That's a lot. That's if you really like someone, or they have a lot of extra in their life and you want to help them out. So I have a bundle that looks like this. Now I harvested it with some of the flowers that are on it. I don't know if you can see it. And I'm going to grab my scissors. Now you could just use string as well. Like from a sewing kit. I'm going to use a little bit of my gray. It looks like all my brown is gone, but gray works as well. So ish. And the smoke is coming towards me. Ooh. Wine break. Cheers. Cilantro, my friends. Okay, so we're here. Now this is where it can get tricky and you really want to keep a good grip on it. I like to tie off at the bottom, like from the go. So you're gonna go here. Doesn't have to be pretty right away. forest is alive. So I have tied it like so. I'm going to tuck this extra. And then I just start wrapping. And the smoke's really going to come this way. Go. Thank you. So we're going to start slowly wrapping round, giving it space. Like a this. And you may run out. I may run out. So I get to the top, and I like to leave quite a bit at the top. And I'm going to run out. I keep thinking I hear one of my children. So you have like this little bit at the top. So I want you to see how that is, okay? And what I'll do is kind of tuck this one in there. Now, if this was just my personal stick, I probably would just leave it like this, and I'll show you why. You could do another round and make it tighter, but I just kind of cinch off the top with a little bit of extra, tie a little knot, and then tuck it down in there. Okay, so this is what is literally nothing fancy. This part's got to go. So I'll probably snip that. Watch my cut and face. Okay. Then there's that. There is this little extra, you see that sticking up? But that's your smoke stick. Now I keep these, again, for myself. I use them during any kind of ceremony. I love to celebrate with the moon cycles, new moon and full moon. Full moon for releasing the ish that ain't working for you, and new moon cycles for planting seeds. Farmers do it because the soil retains more water during the new moon time, and full moon is really about illuminating the darkness and seeing what isn't working. So really doesn't follow any particular religion or celebration, though I work closely with the earth, and I like to see us all as being these divine beings. You know, I am that I am, and so are you. And so I use these to kind of cleanse my house. You know, when you're cleansing stuff and you light a candle, you know, whether you go to Yankee Candle or Walmart and you get those candles, same thing, just more natural. You know, use what you have where you're at. I like to grow stuff or harvest it where I'm able to, and I'm thankful that my mother has this ginormous rosemary bush that we can do that with. So that is a rosemary stick. Right now it is, you know, late September of 2021. I'm in a small East Coast southern town, and I'll be harvesting juniper for the berries and also to make juniper sticks. Pine in some places right now is available, but more in November. And now's the time to start, you know, collecting seeds from a lot of the plants to save for the spring. It's such a wonderful thing. Yeah. I don't want to keep this too long, but I do want to thank you for staying with me. Again, we're going to be doing movement. Really, I like to train weaknesses in the body so that you can be strong to play. I'm not a big gym person, even though I've been a personal trainer for years. You use what you have where you got it, and you love the people that you're with, and you connect, and you're able to play. And what a gift to be able to be our strongest, healthiest, and share it with another. And it's really my whole intention for this channel is just sharing life and connection and learning from one another. So thanks for tuning in, and we will talk soon. Peace, guys.